fish about 3 foot deep. Had been fishing deeper and just didn't seem to be having any luck, so we started fishing a little shallower and started catching a few. Just right to eat.
You can come out here after work, fish 2 or 3 hours, be back home, decent time, dinner. Weekends, you can come out here and spend all weekend out here. Should have to drive an hour or 2 hours to go to a major lake. You can come right here and catch pretty much the same thing, the lake. When I was a kid, I worked over off 39th. I could come over here on my lunch hour and catch a basket of sand bass and get back to work on my lunch hour. 8 minutes here and 8 minutes back.
Yeah, we fish, leave right after work, come out here and catch several in the afternoons and bring all the grandkids and nephews out here on the weekends, or they come with us too also on the after work and catch a lot. We try to catch all we can when they're spawning in the rocks because they're easy to get to and we have big fish fries.
Not a lot of people like to mess with fish. They don't like to come out here and put the effort into it. Crawling up and down these rocks, it's not that far to crawl up and down them, but a lot of people don't want to crawl up and down these rocks.
You can sit right here and fish and catch fish. I've caught in the last 2 weeks several fish over 20 pounds, and people will be walking by on these trails back here and they'll stop and like, "Did you catch that fish here?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I just caught it. Got one on down there."
A lot of people don't even know what kind of fish are in this lake. Sometimes I'll walk up here with my strainer full of fish and they'll look at me and say, "What are those? What kind of fish are those?" A lot of people are naive to it and most of them just don't care.
On Lake Hefner, you can be, down the rocks fishing for catfish. You can be, you can have one of 30-pound catfish, in the middle of springtime, and there'll be joggers and bikers coming by you on the jogging trails, watching you and cheering you on while you're fishing. It's a blast out there. You get up on the dam, there's always lots of traffic. I've seen guys that have been up there fishing, they'll have a fish on and they'll have another rod out, and all of a sudden that rod will go down, they'll holler at the biker to stop and grab that rod for them. So you can have a lot of fun out there fishing around the lake.
Force him straight in. There you go. Nice job. You're the catfish kid.
Probably average anywhere from a pound to 3 or 4 pounds. But there's always a good opportunity to catch a big fish here because for some reason there's just quite a few big blues and flatheads in here. But we mainly fish, to eat them. But we throw them back if they're too big because they're not that good to eat. But they're really fun to catch.
I like to catch them between about 10 o'clock to about 2 o'clock. That's the best time for me, usually. Been like that for years. Come out here in the evening. This she's a little slower. Of course, that boy right there, he'll just take off up and down these rocks, and before I know it, he'll come back with a stringer full of them. He go work them rocks. I don't work them like I used to. It's more of a food method for us than just catch and release. Of course, we do our share of catch and release on the big ones. We have a lot of fish fries. We got a big family, so we got to catch a lot of fish.
My brother, he caught a 30-pounder right in this area. We caught several 20s, 15s, and the biggest one I've ever caught was last week. I caught about a 35-pounder right in this area right here. No, it was a blue. And I threw it back. I think it was full of eggs. And it was all scarred up too from, getting in the rocks, trying to nest. But as far as having a good chance to catch a big fish this close to the bank, oh, daggone it, missed him. This is the best place to go.
I've been bringing these boys out here since they almost in diapers, crawling around these rocks. They think they're better than me now. They probably are. Sometimes I'll just come out here, I won't even touch my pole, I just let them fish and watch them. When they was younger, I didn't get to fish. They kept me busy taking their fish off the lines, but now they do it themselves. They actually come and take mine off for me now.